The Great World Cup Debate. Is Europe being unfairly treated? In the world of football, the road to the World Cup is a journey filled with twists and turns. This time, the controversy revolves around Europe's qualifying process, and Italy's coach, Gennaro Gattuso, has some strong opinions. But is he right? Or is it just sour grapes? Let's dive into the heart of the matter. Gattuso's grievances, a fair point or just sour grapes? Gattuso expressed his concerns about the qualifying rules, highlighting that a good record of 6 wins wasn't enough for Italy to qualify directly. He pointed out South America's 6 direct qualification slots and Africa's 9, implying that Europe was at a disadvantage. The facts behind the frustration. While Gattuso's frustration is understandable, there are some factual inaccuracies in his statements. Firstly, 3 African nations participated in the 1994 World Cup, not just 2 as he suggested. Additionally, the path to qualification for South American teams isn't as straightforward as he made it seem. The European qualifying conundrum. European qualifying has evolved due to the increasing number of countries playing international football. With 54 UEFA nations competing for just 16 spots, the system had to adapt. Smaller groups of 4 or 5 nations were chosen to limit the intensity of qualifying, contrary to Gattuso's belief. The South American advantage? South America's qualifying process seems easier on paper, with only 10 countries competing for 6 automatic slots. However, the relative strengths of the teams must be considered. The lowest-ranked South American country, Bolivia, is still ranked higher than many European nations. Additionally, the travel demands on South American players are significant, with frequent trips across the continent for matches. Africa's rising stars. Africa's qualifying teams are a force to be reckoned with all but one being established on the world stage. 6 of the 9 African qualifiers are ranked in the world's top 50. And it would be hard to argue that any European nation should replace them. The real outlier, Asia. Asia's allocation of 8 automatic places, with only 4 of its participating nations ranked in the top 50, seems like the real imbalance. This suggests that Asia might be overrepresented, unlike Africa, which seems to have a fair representation. So, was Gattuso right? While Gattuso's complaints have some merit, especially regarding the allocation of slots, it's unlikely he'll receive much sympathy. The qualifying process is a complex web, and changes are made to ensure fairness and manageability. But here's the controversial part. Should Europe have been given more slots, or is the current system fair? What do you think? Is Europe being treated unfairly, or is this just the nature of international football? Let's discuss in the comments and share our thoughts on this heated debate.